Hi everyone, it's me again. Just doing my weekly update. So this is video number 3 and the end of lockdown week number 3. So it's been a tough week. I'm sure for you guys that have been out there working, it's been exactly the same. It's lovely that it's nice and quiet out there on the roads, etc., so we can get from A to B nice and quickly. However, we're dealing with some tricky situations, and we're all doing the best we can. And I think you guys are doing an amazing job. So it's just once again the old thank you. Keep up the good work. You are appreciated. We have had a good few number of thank yous from clients this week. So that just goes to show how much you've been appreciated, and people are mentioning the fact that we're dealing with tricky times, and it's wonderful that you're managing to maintain the care and support. So yeah, you're doing great work. Even the Queen jumped on the bandwagon. She was thanking all the NHS staff, and she was acknowledging all the care workers out there. So it's lovely that you're being appreciated as you should be. PPE update, nothing really major. In the message last week, I said there was going to be an update by Public Health England and that I didn't have any news on it. And then about 10 minutes later, I sent you all an email because it had changed. Well, that's, the way things are going. But as I explained in that email, the only change really was that anybody who's now shielding, so they've had a letter from the government or the GP say that they should be staying in for 12 weeks. We're wearing masks with those now, just as a matter of course. And anybody that's got symptoms or a positive diagnosis that we're doing personal care with, or that we are potentially going to get sort of any splashes in the face, then we should be wearing eye protection, so goggles. So we've got some goggles, we've got plenty of them. So if you're doing any of that work, then you just need to let us know, and then we'll just issue you with some goggles. PPE, we're okay for most things. Masks, still an issue. We have got, some. We've got a bit of a stockpile, but we're just being very careful with them because they do seem to be drying up. They do seem to be becoming increasingly difficult to get hold of. So we don't want to just use them unnecessarily. Don't forget, it's the old clap for the carers tonight at 8 o'clock, and I personally will be out there clapping for you guys. As I'm sure most of you know, Jenny, my wife, she works for the NHS. She's an intensive care sister, so I'll be clapping along for her as well, and she'll be joining in clapping for her colleagues. But I think it's lovely to see that at a time like this that you really are appreciated. So don't forget that all that clapping is partly for you guys. For people that are working this weekend, don't forget you're on double time, so at least there's a nice little bit of a sort of financial bonus for anybody who's out there working, and that is for Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. So all the way through the 4 days it's on double time, so hopefully that should help a little bit. And whether you're working or not, please just try and make the most of the weekend. I know that it's going to be a different Easter than it ever has been before. We can't go anywhere, we can't really do much, but hopefully the weather will be kind to us. And if you've got a garden, get yourself out there, get a bit of fresh air, just try and have a little bit of fun with the family if they're around, and just try and relax and recharge your batteries. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to rabble on anymore. Just take care of yourselves. Thank you once again for everything that you do. And it's a big thank you to all the caregivers and all the office team that are supporting you guys. Thank you. Well done. Keep up the great work. Okay, see you soon. Stay safe.